Hey ho, Merry Christmas. Today I will show you how I have done installation for these lights here. Installations and configure. So these are not LoneRider moto lights. These are CoLight D09 Pro with ambient daytime running light. Stay tuned. For the installation I used LoneRider under the nose clamps. I removed my original lights here, so I still have error message on my dashboard, and I bought LoneRider's one because I saw from the video that they are staying quite nicely underneath the bike. But to be honest, when I received those LoneRider under the nose clamps, then it turned out that they had changed the design. They said that it will interfere somehow with the fork. I tried it out, I didn't saw an issue there. So if you buy LoneRider under the nose clamps, then it will not look like what I have here. So what I did was actually that I cut it off from here. So it is like additional 3 centimeters to here, and then this hole where to attach the lights is actually here. So these lights would have been sticking out much more. So I didn't like it. So I cut it off, this corner as well, and drilled a new hole here. And same here. And then overall I think that it looks much better. So now it sits tightly under the bike. So this one you need to know, and they don't have this let's say version 1 under nose brackets available anymore. For the full installation I recommend to watch LoneRider video. So you need to remove these parts here. I will not go into details how to do it. LoneRider has all the details. This one you need to remove. Basically you need to remove this one, and you need to be able to lift the tank. So my light cable comes up from here, and then behind these plates here, as here you can see this cable in a little bit, and goes under the seat. And same from other side. If you buy LoneRider original lights, then their installation for the cabling is a little bit different. They have one wire what is coming up here from the tank, and somewhere here there is a splitter or this Y cable, and one cable goes here and one cable goes another way. So CoLight doesn't have it. CoLight has separate cables for each light. I will explain you a little bit these CoLight wires as well. It comes with this relay and then bunch of these wires. I didn't switch separately, etc. So I didn't use them. So I don't know how to do this installation. Instead of this relay, I bought LoneRider Motocan. I did one mistake following one video, is that I cut off this socket from here and from here basically, and this wire is not long enough to reach under the seat. So what I would recommend you to do is that join these sockets here. As you can see, they are waterproof, so it's all good. And then you can cut off the wire as close to this relay as possible. Then you have a quite long wire to make all the necessary installation. Then you will clean it up. Inside of this each wire you have 4 smaller wires. There is a white wire which is the low beam. There is a red wire which is full beam. There is a orange wire which is ambient light, and black wire which is then ground. So yeah, don't cut it off, connected it, cut it off here, and then you can connect it to these sockets which come with this LoneRider Motocan device. So this is one option of installation diagram, how you need to connect these wires to get them working properly. So this connection is done under the seat. I will show you on the bike as well later. But yeah, each light wire has these 4 smaller wires inside, as I mentioned already. So what you need to do is yellow wire you will connect separately to somewhere in the Motocan from each light. So these ones you don't merge together. They come as just one wire to Motocan. So they use two connectors here, or circuits. And then these red ones and white ones you will merge together under the seat, or you will join them. So if you do this, and I recommend to do this welding, so weld them together, and then basically this white wire goes to one circuit, and then red wire goes to another circuit. So here in this picture they have merged or joined together this black ground wire as well. In my case I put it separately, so from the left, right with a white wire I have a ground as well coming here. So this is optional. And I changed the configuration. I changed these connections here a little bit. So for the white, for the low beam, I used Motocan white circuit, and then for the red I used red circuit, so it's more logical. But yeah, this is important to join red and white cables. So this is how I have done wiring under the seat. So since I have put this isolation tape here, you don't see the colors actually, because yeah, LoneRider comes with these sockets as well. So here we have only orange and black. But the logic is that white beam, as you can see that from the left wire, white wire goes to the right side. I connected it here, and then it comes through this orange wire and connected it here with the white ground as well, merged together. And then you can see that this red wire from the right light, it is merged somewhere underneath here, and this is connected to the red circuit. And then I have standalone these turn signals. They don't need to have a separate ground, since basically one light needs one ground. So I have put one ground here to the white circuit, and second light this ground black wire here to the red circuit. So this works well. It could look nicer. It used to look nicer, but since I redid it quite many times, I don't have additional cables. So CoLight or Hex or whoever, you can send me some more cables so I can do a proper installation. I will explain a little bit BMW headlight, how it works, because this has quite important role on configuring these lights, and here I struggled quite a lot as well. First I will turn on the ignition. As you can see, this is only this daytime running light is turning on, and for me I have configured it as well that this daytime running light is this ambient ring. I will start up the bike now. So as you can see, now this low beam turned on as well. Although it's only 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock even daytime, it is winter, it's quite dark. But if I would make now a short right here, then I think that this low beam would automatically turn off, and then I would have only this daytime running lights on. So I will try it. I will hop on the bike, make a small 100-meter ride, and then let's see how these lights are. Now, as you can see, this middle light from the BMW, this low beam turned off, and same with my additional lights. So now I don't have these low beams. There I have only amber daytime running lights, and this can be configured from this EasyCam software. If you want to have really light low beam with daytime running lights as well, it can be achieved. So I configured it so that on the daytime I would have only TRL, and then if it is a little bit darker and my headlight automatically turns on the low beam, then low beam is turned on these additional lights as well. And now I will show you that how they automatically turn on. So I will put my camera into the garage. It's a little bit darker there, and if I ride in with the bike, bike senses it's darker, and then it automatically turns on the low beam, and then you can see how these additional lights react as well. So here you can see configuration from Motocan. Up there we have these different circuits: red circuit, blue, yellow and white circuit. In my case I have connected, as you see, that this blue circuit is for the right indicator, and then yellow circuit was for the left indicator. White circle was for the, let's say, light setup 2, which in my case is low beam, and you can see that it controls both of the lights, that lights are merged together there. And then the red circuit is then full beam, and the same way that it controls both light full beams. When you start to make these configurations, then change this fuse for full beam and for a low beam. Change it to 15 amps. By default it is 4 amps. It's just click on it and then select this 15, because otherwise it will turn off in software wise. And here below you can see then these light setups and how to configure it. So these ones don't correspond. This 1 and 2 is not the same what is 1 and 2 up there. So in my case this light number 1 is full beam, and as you can see, this low beam intensity is in 0, so it's not important, and then full beam is 100%. And here you can adjust actually 2 different setups. So this day intensity, how this full beam brightens up when bike is in the daytime running light mode, and then second, this night intensity is that when low beam or this dark mode is automatically turned on the bike, then you can select something, this brightness for this night mode. Now in some cases somebody might prefer this not that intense full beam mode. And here light 2 is now this low beam. Here as in my option it was that in the day mode I didn't had any low beam at all, meaning these white lights there. I had only amber light, and when this night mode turned on, or this dark mode, or this low beam on the bike, then this low beam on the additional lights turned on as well. And here you can configure this brightness Of course, I need to test it in the real life, but for me it seems that this 30% is enough. But yeah, technically you can configure that in the daytime running mode. It is some percentage of this low beam is on as well. And then last one is this run brake turn signal. I have configured these ambient lines as a turn signal, so here I can set this intensity. Again, visually it looks that 30% is enough. And then for this each light setup, meaning full beam and low beam, you can configure these different options, like that they are on only when engine is running. So initially, if you do this configuration, you can turn it off. And then quite good configuration is that off when turn signal is active. So it means that, for example, on the daytime, when I have configured it, and then this off when turn signal is active, it means that this low beam will turn off, and only this ambient additional light is blinking, so it's really visible. And then some other neat features as strobe on flash to pass, so it means that if you 3 times quickly pull this full beam light trigger or this button, then it strobes, as I did in the garage as well. It was visible. And basically same options or same configurations you can do, yeah, for the full beam and for the low beam. These other configurations, this modulation, 3-wire dimming, they are not relevant. And it automatically saves the changes, so you can do it in ad hoc. Computer is connected to the Motocan, ignition must be turned on, and then you can do this configuration and see how it impacts. And again, I highlight is that if you are doing it, please pay attention what kind of light is on the bike. Is it the daytime running light? Is it the low beam? Is it the night mode? Is it the day mode? So you need to test it out when doing this configuration. Good, but that's it from me. Enjoy and safe rides.